All right, Pisces, we're going to jump into a reading real quick. We're going to do a channeled message. Friendly reminder, guys, you can find my second channel with more tarot down below. You can also find my Patreon if you want to join another community where you'll get more readings and have one-on-one access with me, or to me, shall I say. My readings are also 20% off right now, and my courses and workshops are 50% off. And if you want to see anything that I have to offer, you can find it in the description, or you can find it at sweetsoultarot.com. So let's get into this. They're giving me a lot to speak about. There's a change coming towards you where you're going to have to be open to accepting this change. It's an energy here that, maybe the old version of you would have thought what's about to happen or take place. But the new version of you understands that there's a reason things evolve the way that they do. And I feel like whatever this change that's going to be taking place here coming up, it's allowing you to go to some sort of new start, new beginning. They keep showing me the Ace of Pentacles when I say that. So that could be either money, or that could be something stability wise, like a home, a car, like something you can hold, something tangible. I also asked what the energy coming up that you're going to be dealing with is, and the Four of Swords come out in your pre-shuffle. So some of you could be maybe taking 4 hours to yourself or 4 days to yourself. Some of you are going to be resting, reflecting, renewing. Some of you have been feeling really drained, and it could take, again, 4 hours, 4 days, or some of you maybe even 4 weeks for you to feel like, okay, I feel normal. I don't feel drained. I don't feel like the life's being sucked out of me. So you can expect that as well. Maybe taking some time to yourself so you can rest and renew. What's the energy coming in that you're going to have to deal with? The Hanged Man. So there could be someone external to you that's feeling stuck on you in this connection. There could be something here where everything has ended. What's happened has happened, but this person could be having a hard time getting over it and feeling really stuck. Now, this could be you. There could be something here where you're going to feel like something is stuck or stagnant, or there could be something that's going to end that you didn't really feel like maybe you were ready for. It's like, crap, I really didn't want to do that. I didn't want this to take place right now, but it's allowing you to use that stuck energy to your advantage. It's allowing you to be practical, to be logical, and for you to say, okay, how can I change my perspective in this moment? How can I get what I want, even if it feels like there's a detour or there's a block? Some of you, this is something externally to you ending. Again, it could be someone who is feeling stuck on you. This could be someone that you once considered someone close to you. There could be some sense of like equal give and take this person's wanting to bring forth to you. This person's getting to a place where they're confident and abundant, but they could also be really scared about all the possibilities, the choice that they're going to have to make. This could be someone who's emotionally reckless is kind of what I'm getting. This is someone who wants this to be fair and this to be just. But I think if this is an external person, whatever's falling apart is fair, is just. But if this is an external person to you, this person isn't liking that things are happening the way that it is. Now, if this is you, you could be feeling really stuck or really changing your perspective on some sort of 3 dynamic. This could be family, this could be friends, these could be people that you've once celebrated with. This could be something that once brought you happiness, but maybe there's a sense of independence coming now from you. So, maybe there's something here where this is that friend group that you would always hang out with, But now you're starting to feel a little more independent. And although the times have been good, there's a different side of you coming out where you're saying, okay, I'm looking at this differently and I don't think this is benefiting me anymore. And why are you doing that? Because you're looking at it from a practical and logical standpoint. So if this is about you, you could hear coming up really get to a point where it's like, I have a no bullcrap attitude. If I don't want to do this anymore, we're not doing this anymore. You're really taking action and looking good while you're doing it. And again, there's something here about being very independent, confident. Yeah, there could have been something here that you're learning when it has to do with growth, expansion. There could also be something here where you're really understanding what you value, what you believe in. And it could have to do, again, with hard work and dedication. So what does this change perspective? Yeah, see, again, if this is someone external to you, this person hasn't made movement forward and hasn't communicated with you. They're in a waiting energy. Well, I'll do it, just not today. They could even be spying on you if this is someone external to you, having a very inquisitive energy. What are you up to? What are you doing? So if this is an external person, why are they so, I was about to say intrigued by you? Something about the Queen of Pentacles. This person, there's something here that they're learning about you and how connected to your intuition you are. How stable, how grounded, how abundant. How things have the ability to grow when you give them your time and your attention. But there could have been something here that didn't grow, that was prematurely killed, is kind of what I'm getting. So if this is an external person, this is someone who's seeing you move on, who's seeing you have fun again, who's seeing you celebrate. Like maybe they haven't seen you celebrate in a long time. You know, maybe you're looking really good. You've got this very feline type of energy about you. What do I mean by that? Well, let's think about a cat for a moment. They're no bullcrap. They want to be messed with when they want to be messed with, but they don't want to be messed with when they don't. They're very independent. They're fighters. They have the ability to hunt and not depend on a human if they are wild, so to speak. And I do feel like there's something about you and you not being able to be tamed. At least that's how someone is viewing you right now. There's a very inquisitive energy, feeling like they can't keep their eyes off of you, seeing you in a different light. Now, if this is you, there could be some inquisitive energy coming in that has to do with your stability, your finances, your legacy, something here that you've been wanting to grow. And you could be really connecting to your intuition when it comes to movement. What movement should I do? And what does that look like? What I just heard is you're going to be pleasantly surprised. And maybe there's a moment of not taking action or not communicating something. And, you know, you might feel stuck. So let's say that this is you wanting to go to school, but you found out that the month you thought you were going to start, it's actually delayed by 3 months. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Something's going to be maybe a little delayed, allowing you to change your perspective, because you want to make sure that whatever you're giving to makes sense for you. And if you don't think about it, you could put yourself into something that you might regret. And I think you're seeing it clearly if this is a reading all about you. And I think what's going to happen is once you get that changed perspective, hold on, what am I getting? Yeah, there could be some sort of collaboration coming in, or somebody, there's going to be either a friendship dynamic, Something's going to come in that's going to allow you to see or hear how movement forward is possible. It's going to give you out of rough waters into calmer waters. So for some of you, this is just allowing yourself to step from one doorway into another. For some of you, it's getting to a place where you're honestly trusting your intuition and using that inquisitive energy to your advantage. And again, if this is an external person to you, somebody could be really feeling stuck. They could feel like they want to collaborate with you, but they could also feel like they don't have the guts to reach out and communicate with you. Somebody could be watching your finances and your stability grow more than they expected. They're seeing you really get what you deserve. They're seeing you get equal give and take. If there was anyone who was doubting you and your power, they no longer do. Someone externally to you could be really discontent with the information that they're getting about you. This could be someone that you once looked up to, someone you once admired. This could be someone that you felt was in control of their life, someone that you felt gave to you equally, but maybe there was something here where this person's loyalty, what I heard is there's loyalty was always fleeting. So it's like, if it was going to work to their advantage, that's where their loyalty was. So if this is a boss, it's like, well, this pays my bills, my loyalty's here. Even if you're in the right, and even if I should have your back and fight for you, Pisces, I can't because, oh, my loyalty's right here, right now. It's not with you. I am getting that kind of energy. Lover, this could be a parent. This is someone, though, who is understanding the information the universe is bringing to them. So if they're spying, they don't like what they see. If they're hearing things about you, they're not liking what they're hearing. Why? Because this person is really starting to grasp maybe who they were messing with, who they underestimated. And you have 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. There's something here about legacy, financial security, stability. Now, when I talk about financial security, I mean being able to go to the grocery store during a hard time in society and being able to afford bread without even having to look at the price tag. That is financial security. And I see that coming in for you. And if you already aren't there, it will be coming in very quickly. There could be something here where you're going to take action because your intuition's telling you to do that. But you could be at a place in this moment where you're in inquisitive energy. Where should I go? What should I do? What's really going to pay off for me? And again, at this moment, you might be like, but Danielle, I'm blocked. Danielle, I feel stuck. No, you're not blocked. No, you're not stuck. It's allowing you to make sure that you're getting the message of truth and that maybe even a message of bad news that you need to steer clearly before putting yourself at that job, spending that money, whatever that looks like. And I feel like once you get that truth, that clarity, it's going to make action on your behalf. It's going to make it easier. It's going to make it quicker. And I think it's going to lead to some sense of celebration. Like, yes, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad that worked out for me. But again, I feel like you're making sure that you're balancing your decisions with the energy that's going to be able to make the most of it. There's a part of you that's like, well, let me be practical, logical, but let me make sure I'm also being very stable about how I'm approaching this. I don't want to be reckless, but I also know that once I've made my mind up, I need to be the Queen of Wands and I need to go after it. I need to not care what anyone says, what anyone thinks, what anyone wants, because it makes sense to me. And again, there could be someone external to you that could be wanting to reach out and have some sort of conversation or maybe even come towards you because they're feeling like they want to collaborate with you. They're wanting some sort of teamwork. But they could also be lacking some sense of confidence that they need to approach you. And maybe as you're feeling paused, they're feeling paused and they're changing their perspective on you, on the good times that you guys shared that they maybe once turned their back on the power that you have that they underestimated. And, you know, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands is an energy here of, I'm going to build stability. I can take care of this home. It's fine. I don't need anyone to match me. I'm going to take action. I got this. Even if late at night you don't feel like you do. There is a little bit of an energy here of fake it till you make it. And I feel like what you're going to realize if you already haven't is that you're no longer faking it. You've made it. You're no longer having to fake, oh, I'm not thinking about this person. You know, maybe there's going to be something coming up where you're really going to be like, you know what? I haven't thought of that person in a few days. That's amazing for me. It's like things are getting easier for you to let go of, for you to walk away from. I'm hearing, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that. Now I'm hearing the song, ain't nobody gonna break my stride, ain't nothing gonna slow me down. So, you know, and even if these people come towards you, maybe there's a part of you that feels like they're going to try to block you or stop you from something that you are going full force towards. And I think there's a part of you that also has become really skeptical about trusting in people who have already hurt you. The energy I'm getting in this reading is a fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And I do feel like whoever these two people are, because there's two people external to you. Okay, trigger warning. I feel like there's a part of you that's like, ha ha ha, mess with me again. Ha ha ha, underestimate me again. And I think all the energy you gave these people is coming back to you in a way that you never expected. I do feel like there is someone watching you in some sense, form, or fashion where you can't see it. So this could be a private profile. This could be someone who has got a fake profile and feeling really, someone's keeping tabs on you and feeling really discontent. They could be partying a lot. This person could be really trying to distract themselves from not thinking of you, making more of a muck of their life, because it's like this person is trying to cover up their discontentment. I'm not discontent. I'm going to go out. I'm going to drink. I'm going to go have fun. I'm going to go hang out with all these people. And I'm going to wear a mask while doing it. But at the end of the day, when all the lights are off, the bar is empty, and I'm sitting here and they're telling me to pay, that discontentment takes me over again. This person, whoever I'm talking about, could be surrounded with a lot of people who are not who they seem to be. They could be surrounded by a lot of people who, what I'm getting is that they could be surrounded by people who like to play the victim, who act like they're one person but they're someone different, who wear a mask. And maybe that's why this person feels the need to also be that version of their self. So this could be family members, this could be friends, this could be coworkers, but it's like this person isn't comfortable with being their true authentic self. They don't feel comfortable going after what they truly and authentically want. And they see you as someone who's not going to allow anything to stop you. You're listening to your intuition. And if that means giving a message of bad news, so be it. There could also be another person externally to you. This person could be feeling really tied down with something that they're having to take care of. This person could be feeling really sucked dry when it comes to their finances. There's some sort of teamwork and collaboration that this person misses when it comes to you, but I don't think that's communication that they would want to give you. So if this is like a family member that you used to be close to, they miss that, but they would never tell you that. A friend that you used to be close to, they miss that, but they would never tell you that. There is something here that whoever this person is trying to listen to their intuition on how to get them to where they want to go, but they feel like they're constantly getting messages of bad news. They feel like they can't win for losing. They're getting really discontent, like this isn't fun anymore. They feel like you would be the best person to guide them, to give them advice. But again, there's something here where I feel like this person's loyalty was not to you. And I feel like your intuition told you that this person would regret it. You know, if this was a family member who really done you wrong, do they regret it? Yes. Will they apologize? No, because when they apologize, they accept fault. That's what I'm getting here. But your intuition's telling you what goes around comes around. And it is coming around. And whoever this is getting a lot of messages of bad news. I mean, every time they turn around, they're getting a message of bad news. And it's really taking a toll on them. And this person could even be getting messages of news about something that you have going on. Getting clarity and truth about some sense of movement forward. Reflecting on some sort of decision. Somebody here could have made a head over heart decision, or someone here could have put off a decision. Now, there is someone external to you who could be thinking about completing some sort of cycle, but they're juggling whether or not you would entertain them if they decided to do that. So if there has been someone that wasn't willing to complete a cycle, they're entertaining the idea of completing a cycle, but I am getting that whoever this is wouldn't really make that choice and that decision unless they knew that you would be on board as well. This would be someone who is like, well, I can't go making my life changes yet because if Pisces ain't going to take me, I ain't going to change anything then. So know that as well. I do want to make this known. Whoever that is that's energetically attached to you in that way, that person is not meeting you on an energetic level of Empress, Emperor. You're in an Empress level. You are the epitome of growth. You want to grow things. And everything that you put your energy and your effort into grows. They're in the King of Wands energy. So I am getting a little bit of like maybe not being on the same level. That person maybe needing to go through a few more things before they can be the partner for you that you deserve. Especially with the way that they want to handle it. Like, well, I don't want to make too many changes unless Pisces takes me back. How is that going to make you feel? Because I'm getting an energy of, I want someone who would be willing to lose it all for me because I would do it for them. And until then, I'm going to continue to be happy and celebrate with the ones who love me and the ones that I'm close to. I'm going to build some sort of legacy or really manifest some sense of security, some sort of stability that I didn't know that I could have otherwise. And I will get equal give and take. See, and that's what I'm saying. It's an energy here of like, but I'm not settling for you to say, well, will you take me? I might make changes. It's like whoever this reading's for is like, no, make changes and then come to the table with what you can bring. Other than that, we have nothing to talk about. And if that comes in for you, you could be giving this person a message of bad news and it can make them really discontent. Discontent with the fact that maybe they're going to try to dangle something in front of your face. And you're going to be like, yeah, I'm not biting that. Like, I ain't even hungry. What do you want? That's the energy I'm getting here. It's like you've evolved so much that you just know how to handle anyone who comes towards you. You know when they're lying. You know when they're bullcrapping. You know when they're being serious. You know when they're being sincere. And it's because you're listening to your intuition. And that could be a message of bad news for a lot of people who were once connected to you. Because now there's a sense of discontentment that comes from that. We're not going to get our way. You're so connected to your higher self and your intuition that even if I lie to you, you can look me straight in the face and go, you're lying. You don't have to tell me that you are, but I know that you are. That's how connected to your intuition you are. And because of that, it has become a message of bad news. I'm going to say for about 4 people connected to you. People who possibly want some sense of equal give and take with you now. Now that you are where you're going or where you're at. But again, maybe that's the message of bad news. Is that they don't deserve to be there with you. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave this here today, guys. Have a blessed day.